Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrath of the Righteous. We're in the Crusader camp. Got to talk to the Queen and talk to Darren. Where is that? Yes, here. Secure an invitation to Heaven's Edge from Darren. So let's do that. There you are. I'd love to visit Heaven's Edge and see the Arendelle State someday. Oh, I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking. Now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, I simply must devise new ways to have fun. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. What if we were to celebrate it at Heaven's Edge? It's not far from here, and you'll get to enjoy a banquet in a bona fide haunted house. Seems to have trouble getting the words out, which clearly indicates how rarely he has to ask for anything. Since you are my superior and I'm your advisor, I'm obliged to ask your permission to leave for festivities. I want to invite you too, so the commander can sleep an afternoon while the soldiers are on leave. Alright, deal. Perfect, you'll have a ball. I'll make sure of it. Something strange flickers in Darren's smile. Okay. And the Queen is over here. Near Ulbrich. It's been a week or two since I last played. Yeah, I had that many episodes queued up and uploaded. But then again, I got into Expedition 33 and Oblivion and stuff, and then work and lots of other things in the way. So, Queen Galfrey. She nods to you cordially. Her armour is plain and unadorned. As promised, I entered the ranks incognito, along with a few bodyguards. I've introduced myself as Kitran, an old friend of yours. I'm a knight of a minor order, the Green Crows. You'll see how long it takes an Evie to sniff me out. Oh, what, really? Why did you entrust me with Darren? I saw such a wonderful opportunity to teach the Count a lesson. I just couldn't resist. Honestly, I expected you to dismiss him forthwith. The Count would be forced to return to court a laughing stock. It would have been a truly sobering experience. There's nothing more disgraceful for a Mendevian nobleman than to be discharged like that. Darren Arendelle. She shakes her head. You're such a lovely child. His mother, Lady Helena, was one of the most gracious people I have ever met. She's amiable, yet decorous, and truly kind. Bonds of kinship among the nobility are on the whole highly practical and only useful for forming alliances. But Countess Arendelle managed to become a true member of my family. I suppose that's why I spent so much time believing her son to be a better person than he actually was. His company is a heavy burden. Still, I must admit I'm quite pleased that you decided to keep him on as a companion. There's a small chance that once he has had a true taste of Crusade life, the Count will finally cease to mock the Crusaders as cynically as he is wont to do. I'm keeping that. I'm not going to show it to her. You give an army the title of Knight Commander to a stranger. Why? Because for 100 years I've protected my lands, trying to drive the demon horde back into the abyss. I've tried every right and rational method. She affords herself a brief, grim smirk. My armies have been led by the greatest generals, even Iomede's angels. My goddess's herald created the war stones for us. We have tasted victory more than once, but have failed to close the world wound. As for you, do not call yourself a stranger. You're the saviour of Canabres. Hundreds of its people saw the power that descended upon you and turned the demons to dust. It's a sign they've waited for decades. A sign for all loyal hearts and followers of Iomade. Who's to say it was from Iomade, that power? The time has come. Hope has been rekindled in the hearts of my subjects, thanks to you. Hope is a priceless resource. I have no choice but to give it wings. Okay, I'll go. Right.
I'm gone.
I want to go to the... Oh, nice. Something here, loot. Glass and ale. Okay, let's get out to the place where
We do it my way.
a friend lost his wedding ring. Who to bring? I've taken you out already. Let's bring Ember and you. Okay. Don't know why, just fancy it. Here we are, Houndheart campsite. I've moved both these. Yes, I've merged them. Just making sure they're merged. Got no movement left. Magical anomalies are common in the world of Galarian. So common, the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire from rifts in the ground, the rain of eyeballs, all that the world wound is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. But when the most worldly of travellers feel uneasy at its borders, why? Perhaps instinctively they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer, through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. Or the abyss into here, I guess. The commander and the army walk up the high bank of the West Selen River, that draws near the border of the world wound. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to be formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over their sharp edges, and sickening bends the shade of mercury on the horizon, rising to a dirty rust, as it arches above the soldier's head. It regains again its familiar azure hue. So like silver and copper and bronze and stuff. So rust turned to blue, but okay. The soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander feels eyes upon her back. Somewhere among them, wearing simple armour and unrecognised by anyone, the wall of men is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest point along the bank. There she decides to address the soldiers and boost the morale. Come on, Ember, you're at plus 17. Yeah, nice one. And you got crit. Well, you don't have crits in anything but combat. Establishing a rapport with the troops is yet another battle that the leader must face. With a subtle alchemy of words, one can win trust and raise morale, or lose faith and authority. Addressing the army and the board of the world wound, the commander seeks to establish herself as a military leader on this new battleground. And her efforts prove fruitful. The soldiers listen dutifully, smiles appearing on their faces. Someone in the ranks jokes about the demons have grown tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. Lines of soldiers step wearily beneath the shroud of low, black clouds. It's like the whirlwind has reached out a finger into the lands of Mendev. The gesture seems eerily harmless. But then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes, one after another. The tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. The power of the elements on one side of the scales, the soldiers' faith and inspiration on the other. It's plain to see which is greater. The determined army runs the gauntlet of tornadoes. The struggle lasts over half an hour, but the army's only losses are a few bags of supplies and a dozen hats ripped off into the sky. After stopping to catch their breath, the soldiers continue on. The first encounter with the world wound has ended in their favour. Tiny bit of experience and morale plus 10, currently is now on 12. Morale is high. So we got here from minus 100 up to plus 20 only. So I think it assumes we're going to be into the negatives. Okay. Morale affects our armies in their the chance to get free turns and also trainable units, resources income. Okay. Yes. I don't know if I fixed up both Waldriff and Ember's spellbooks. Oh, now's the chance to find out. Yeah, that's good enough.
Ask nicely.
Yes, you've got a bow.
Soot is restless.
You've got a bow.
I wonder why.
Spellbooks. Oh yeah, you're. You don't need to learn spells. You're the same as Devon. Okay. Okay, you've got 11 of these. Great. And you have quite a few of these. But I should have got a shield for you.
Yes?
Yes.
That will now last for 6 hours.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. What's this? Hex DC is increased by 1. Okay, that's cool. Right. I've got to remember to keep doing her hexes. And this is will saving throws. That's good too. Now.
Rely on me.
You can trust me.
I doubt it severely. Move fear for 10
It
minutes.
should work. Is it flawed?
Ona Arayanan.
1 minute per level. This is 6 minutes. I'll wait for that. Strength again, 6 minutes. And 1 hour. Okay.
This war
My
must
tail is
end.
restless.
You can do mutagen. What else do you have? You can cast a shield, 1 minute per level. Not at the moment though. Move image, minute per level. These are all 1 minute per levels. Okay.
Follow if you dare.
How much of an area is this? It's not that big. There's something over there. Be up here. Let's go across the bottom.
I'm off.
Finally here, Elan and Cole must be around here somewhere. Jana too, if they gave her permission to leave. Ah, there they are. Greetings, Elan, and greetings to you, Knight Commander. So Elan puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts an inquisitive glance at you. It seems less friendly than the day you met at the Defender's Heart. Jana puts her hands on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Elan is feeling a little shy. I thought he asked for the help of a couple of nobodies like us, when they've turned into saviors of Canabres, knights of the Fifth Crusade, marked by Yomade's blessing. And you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Seela frowns a little. Let's not talk about it, I assure you. I'm the same Seela, your friend from the League of the Card. We came here to help you look for Elan's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends, since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. From Ember. I'm glad we're here to help you, Elan. I hope everything works out perfectly for your wedding too. I love weddings so much. They're full of joy and new beginnings. I haven't been to any yet. Can I come? Of course, Lady Ember. That's what my bride doesn't run away from the bungler who managed to lose the ring before he bought for her. What does it look like? Where should we look for it? Last time I saw the ring, it was one of the things in my travelling chest. Now the camp's in total disarray. I don't know how we'll ever find it. The ring is made of a shiny silver metal, with a deep blue-green jewel. Can't miss it. Master Derek is not just a jeweler, he's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. Camellia. Sounds delightful. I wish I possessed one of Master Derek's fine works. I've seen them from afar, worn by visitors to the Gruen mansion. I've never held one before. I was never allowed to approach important guests. I'm not one for flowed compliments, my lady, but I suspect the master would happily give you one of his works as a gift. He does that from time to time. He meets someone whose beauty inspires him. Thank you, sir. Camellia lowers her lashes demurely. Is there something wrong, Elan? Am I making you nervous? Young knight is obviously embarrassed. I apologize. Janna is right. Much has changed since we met in Canopus. Some things for the better, some, not all. He stopped short, apparently unwilling to elaborate. All right, off we go. Janna and I will look around the northern side. We'll see you when we find something, or when we give up trying. Okay.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I do what I must.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Mage armor. Okay, that's good.
I think I did it.
A torn flag of the Houndhearts. Small but noble order of crusaders. Short another 20. Okay, Ember, hold on. Don't waste all your rolls on this. Need them combat. Oh, right. An imp. Or quasit. A small quasit demon emerges from the chest. It looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It's holding a tiny shiny object in its paws. A sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine, mine. Yeah, now look at that. Look at the creepy thing. What's it holding? I've seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease and bully. The bolt of its head is any real threat. Let's surround it and take it all together, or we can figure out what's happening. Oh, colour spray. Mine. Quasit throws its paws in the air and splashes you with beams of colour. You hear it insolent giggling, the demons jumping up and down, throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine, mine, mine. Elan, Janna, see a glance at her friends, then turns to you. They're all right, they'll come around soon. Quickly, let's catch the little rascal before it runs off with the ring. Okay, it went south. But loots. Precious loots. Oh, piece of an antique ring. Where'd it go? No.
I'm gone.
Mine. The ring is mine. You can't catch me, silly weak halfling. Ground is trampled, and there are signs of battle everywhere. The Houndhearts were clearly attacked by demons here.
I am helpful, am I not?
Not really, there's not much in there. How long get me? It's too slow. It's fun to play. Hat of Heartening Song. Seems to be a bard thing. Uses any song. This song also grants fast healing 1 at level 1, fast healing 2 at level 5, and one increasing by 1 point every 4 levels thereafter. Is that on you or whoever hears the song? Look at that thing's later. That's them there. Okay. Give me the ring, you scoundrel. That's Curl. He nicked it. Before Elan manages to catch the quasit, the halfling Curl appears right next to it, quite out of nowhere. Snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it. Curl, what are you? Thrust himself between Elan and Curl. Sealer barely managed to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Elan, stop. Have you gone mad? You shouldn't summon spell. Summon spell. Why did you stop?
I won't let you hurt my friends.
A lovely prey just stepped into my trap. Oh, Elan, Sealer, help. Damn it, I didn't sign up for this. She runs off. Get ready, we're on our own now. Right.
Don't hold back.
Ready,
Cut you wide open.
Wardiff.
Cover me, all right?
Right, you go
Stab
there.
you or zap you. Why not?
You get that one.
Surrender or else.
I'll rip you apart!
Okay then, what can we do with you? These are just demons. What's this curse of vulnerability? Or evil eye, attack rolls, save and throws, or armor class. Do armor class for this one. Doesn't she have a... I don't know why these keep coming out on here all the time. I thought she has a different hex for now cackle, here we are. As a move action, any creature within 30 feet that's under the effects of Evil Eye, Hex, Fortune, Protective Look, or Misfortune has extended. That's what I wanted.
Just die already.
Well, that's a critical hit. Is that on me? No? Camellia, maybe. Let me... Don't do that, because then they'll just all fall over, my people included as well.
You should have run.
The world in crimson. The spirits demand your blood.
Would you have killed it? Yep.
Distract them from me.
Elan, what were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl. Without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing if he was responsible for all this. He might have been a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the only one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone at the camp besides some small, harmless demons, so he set a trap. Wouldn't be surprised if his demon masters had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels, he scoffed. Well, Sealer's one herself. We barely know anything about what had happened. Curl's a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. Now we never know, because you let him escape. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. You two need to calm down. You're both right in your own way, and anyway, what's been done can't be undone. We're lucky no one died in today's little brawl. Who knows where Sealer's naivety may one day lead you? Do you hear me, sister? You're not just another knight. Wherever you do may have terrible consequences. You're clear there's something to say. Go ahead then, spit it out. I didn't want to say this. I think of you as my friend, so I'm just going to warn you. After what happened to the Grey Garrison, you're in serious danger. Maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from private to an officer, and a knight begins as a squire. Even Iomede's paladins gain their abilities gradually, but not with you and the commander. You were granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. It's a great deed that'll be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The Queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything: training, experience, hardship. It's not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly. How much good has she brought to Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Sealer, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you lower your sword, when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. Elan pauses as if reluctant to continue, then looks you in the eye. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. So, if I understand you correctly, I'm an incompetent leader who never earned my position. He looks right at you with clear blue eyes. Bear me no grudge, Commander. I'm not so ungrateful as to forget what you did for Canabras. Now you agree to help me. I said it to Sealer and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time, subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Curl is a traitor, and Janna is a coward ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope you'll learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, to hell with it. Anna won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. He makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Sealer watches as he leaves. Her expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everything's become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, let's go back. I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. Yeah, there's quite a lot to unpick there. Go down here.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I'm always ready.
I didn't have that up. Now I do. My class 29, 32, 23. I've got your dual wielding. $23, 17, and 23. Okay. I can give you this, but it won't get better than the mage armor.
I found something.
Magic shield is what he found. Divine protector. It is a mithril +2 heavy shield. Gives damage reduction 5 against magic. Hell yeah, 32 armor class to 34. It's supposed to give you the buckler back. 2 extra armor class. I got a pick dual wielding for a reason. Once you use that dexterity, and it's been cut open from the inside. This knight's apparently left in a hurry. The scent is different from the rest. There's a strong burnt smell around it, rustling sound coming from within.
Open your heart to me.
I'm having a bad memory, I think, of one of those fireball throwing buggers.
You're a good person. I like you.
Yes.
I have slumber. I don't have any other hexes. The heroism. New. 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 You. Guys are going to rest anyway soon.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Yeah, relax.
The inheritor, guide
This
my
will hurt.
blade.
You are today's sacrifice.
Time to share your treasures.
We've got reduction.
All right. Stab you or zap you?
Okay.
Distract them for me.
The light, take you.
Go for their hearts.
They'll beg me to stop. Yes.
No, done.
Yes.
Oof. That was rough. Yeah, the smell of burning stuff. Triggered a memory from a couple of years ago when I first played this game.
We do it my way.
Right. And that's it. Still got almost 1,000 to go before next level. Yeah, because Cackle on Ember. It's not those. So. Strange that her hexes aren't showing up here. Go to the class. It counts as a move action. If she doesn't move and she can use spells or ranged weapon, she can do this to extend the duration of all the hexes. And then do a cast or use a ranged weapon. So she can like put the evil eye on something. And just keep it going. Or give somebody a look. I've got vulnerability here, which reduces their energy resistance, immunities. So like a stronger sleep. Because normal sleep is maximum number of hit dice based on your level. Stronger one. Okay, she's got precise shot and point blank. And heightened spell. Right, yeah. Okay, so we're here. Is it worth carrying on? We're nearly at the end of the day. In fact, now we are. Pursue. Okay, this is where? Pressed A. That's doing auto. Turn off auto. I pressed A to like kind of scroll and stuff, but didn't. A is auto, which is bad. This is priests. No? Clerics. Cultists, cultists. What can I have? Smite evil. Okay. $12 or 4. Smite evil. There we go. We lost 6, but 6 came back because it's underneath our maximum infirmary size. Got some finance points. You can recruit units. Crusaders stumbled upon a group of ragged and exhausted scouts. They set up on a patrol mission deep into the world wound, but when Cannabis was attacked, they found themselves cut off and surrounded by demons. Surviving in such hostile conditions was not easy, but the scout spirits remained high. They readily joined the commander's forces. 750 finance points. So, can recruit here. Oh no, got some more. We can join together. These are rangers. Ranged again. So that's the 4 units. What can we have here? We're out of archers, we can get footmen. They are kind of the brunt. 990, I've got 21. Yeah. And get these to join up. So take this one first. Yeah, these are 1s and 4s. Pursue. Okay, these are the rangers. We have the enemy general, fighters, cultists. So, my general can do, it's got that much mana. This costs 7. Kill 3 to 22 of those. Killed 8. You can do that every turn. So, 2 to 4. Rolling really low. 10 to 14, there we go. It's better. That's better. Kill some of these cultists. Kill some of the bigger ones. These fighters are tough. But there's only 2 of them left now, so hardly any damage compared to everything else. You don't have to kill the enemy general, but they can cast spells like we do. Crusader unit advancing north encountered a cultist band and eliminated it. The servants of the Abyss had been transporting prisoners of war to Dresden. The remains of the garrison from Villareth Ford, which had been captured by the demons. Exhausted and wounded, the warriors adamantly refused to depart for the relative safety of Canabris, instead asked to join the commander's forces. A squad of Crusaders was caught in a sudden storm from the west. It lasted only a few minutes, but the natural lightning, made of electricity, flames, acid and ice, left several soldiers dead. The ease of which their forces of nature brutally claimed the lives of the Crusaders, of the comrades, has demoralized the Crusaders. The outpost at Villareth Ford, which straddles the West Sillen crossing and is of a strategic importance, has been taken. The fortress are destroyed. The commander's army is able to operate on both sides of the river. Okay. These are still going to be tough though. But you have leveled up. Now, of course, via Shield of Faith, bless. Swing 1 friendly creature. All units in the armor gain +1 bonus to attack for 3 rounds. Dispels Bane, and this is a divine spell. This is 1 enemy creature. I do bless because it affects all of our troops. Okay. So then we've got another Crusader army there, which is 5 rangers. Can they get through? Yes. Okay, got 28 movement points left. Archers have to go down first. Absolutely. The footmen don't do much damage. Oh, Dante's have heavily armoured, was the previous battle I had. Which is good. Let's wait here. Total defense. Of course, they're going to go for the priests. That stem is gone now. Okay, defeated my first enemy army, received a number of finance points. Fighter, Ranger, Wizard. Okay. Chance attack and defense, there's a bonus. All my units, okay. The Crusaders duly punished a group of mercenaries who had become enticed by the demonic gold and turned their blades against their former allies. Those who reject the blessing of the benevolent gods and succumb to the temptation of sin deserve death, and death they got. Justice has been served, and the clerics feel the gods are satisfied with the outcome. Okay. So we have quite a lot of stuff to do, but we have to get our army together. That's Dresden. A long way to get to Dresden yet. And 45 minutes. So let's just get back to join up with these. Go. And if you join an army with some movement to an army without movement and join them together, then both end up with 0. Otherwise you could just cheese it and have like moving all the way across map. Now I can get back. That's my camp now. Yeah. Let's rest then.
Wow, I feel new power surging within me. Sometimes it really does scare me, though. Can this really be a gift from Iomade?
I don't care where this power comes from. I want more. More.
Okay. And what I'll do is I'll save here in this episode. And that's flies. This one is lots of flies. This one is, well, it's a fort. It's got a demon general. This one's undead or something. Okay, that one looks like lots and lots of, well, it's possibly undead and some archers or something. Oh great. Elementals. But yeah, we've got here, we need to bring what's her name? Crazy woman. I forgot her name. Not here. Ah, Nanio. That's the name. And because we've taken that, it moved our camp from here up there. I should have checked before going that way. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Next episode, we will move the armies, do some more fights. I might bring them down to here, kill that one, and then across to here, that one. This 4 and this 4 are going to be tough. Because these flying units, to bypass any kind of defensive line you can have, go straight for our marksmen and rangers at the back and just destroy them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.